Hello everyone, Gruntle here, and this is my guide to legendary and unique weapons in Borderlands, the pre-sequel. This episode we're looking at the Absolute Zero, which is a legendary laser manufactured by Maliwan, and it's added in the Claptastic Voyage DLC, so you're going to have that DLC paid for and installed before you can get this gun. Now, it's a pretty interesting gun. The most interesting thing about it is the magazine size here of 12, and if you compare that with the other legendary Maliwan laser, which has a magazine size of 37, or the high rarity Maliwan lasers have magazine size of 65, you can see that it is greatly reduced. However, the increased base damage, or the high base damage of this gun compared to the other high rarity Maliwan lasers kind of counteracts that. And also with most characters you'll find that there are magazine size increase specs, such as with Wilhelm here. You can see that we've got a magazine size of 25 down in the bottom right there, instead of just the 12 for the Absolute Zero. So you can offset it. Nisha, I know she has the increase of magazine size as well. And also if you have it with the Maliwan grip, as we have here, it will decrease the reload speed, or increase the reload speed, sorry, and decrease the reload time, which is going to improve the use of this gun. Now it's got an interesting skin on it there, a bit different to the normal Maliwan thing, but it doesn't look too interesting other than that. And as always, it can come in the Loonshine version as it is a legendary gun. If you're looking to farm this gun, I should have said this earlier, you can get it from EOS. So it's going to be a bit of a bitch to farm, as he is the final boss in the Claptastic Voyage DLC and takes a bit of time to kill. But yes, that's what you're going to have to do if you want this gun and you don't want to use Gibbed or something like that. Anyway, I'll show you what it does when you fire it. So it has the continuous beam, and as with other Maliwans, it's got the increased or the continuous damage bonus of 218% for this gun, which is pretty good. So if you just hold your finger down, it's going to increase in damage as you shoot, which is pretty cool. And also because of the continuous beam, you're going to get more chances in a shorter amount of time for the freezing effect to come up, even though it has kind of a low elemental effect damage, or an elemental effect chance, sorry. But anyway, you can see that it is a pretty well ranged weapon as well. So you can hit them from all the way back here, no problem. It's not just a up close Maliwan, which is pretty excellent. So in terms of characters to use with this gun, I would say that either Wilhelm or Aurelia are going to be your best bet, as Wilhelm has the laser damage bonuses and Aurelia has the ice damage bonuses. And in case I hadn't already said, this gun only comes in cryo damage, so Aurelia is going to do well with it. Other than that, I think all the other characters are going to do pretty well with the gun as well, because it is a pretty decent laser, as I've found. Now we'll jump to some gameplay here with Wilhelm, and I will let you know what I think of the gun as we fire it at some enemies. So yes, we'll switch to that now. And back in Overlook as always, coming up on the first enemies, you'll be able to see that it's taking them out pretty quickly, especially when I'm holding down the fire button there. Terrible grenade placement. And the continuous damage bonus is doing a good job of increasing the badassity of the gun, which is awesome. Definitely an enjoyable gun to use, as it just takes out enemies so quickly. And the other good thing about it being a Maliwan is, in addition to the continuous damage bonus, is the fact that the continuous laser beam means you don't really have to do too much aiming, and as long as you kind of hold down the trigger and flick your cursor around a bit, you're going to lick past an enemy and do a good decent amount of damage, which is nice. And as you can see, it's taking out this badass pretty quickly, even without critical hits, and finishing him off with critical hits is very quick. And that other enemy was a single shot critical hit kill, which is just showing you how good that base damage is with this gun. Definitely a very usable gun and pretty awesome. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you let me know in the comment section below the like button and subscribe for more content. Thanks for watching.